Hi, y'all, it's me. I'd like to welcome you to challenge number 81, held over at www.myscraproom.ning.com. I'll put that link down below for you. For those who don't know, it's my website. We have a lot of crafters over there who like to chat in the chat room, share their artwork in the photo gallery, videos. Also, we have swaps on the 21st day of each month. There are usually 5 posted, and you may participate in 2, and you have almost a month to complete each swap. We have Gina's Challenges, which I do bi-weekly, and we also have Gina's Specialty, which right now we're doing the 12 Days of Christmas. So I hope those of you who are participating in the 12 Days of Christmas have been filling up your boxes. It's not too late to do that, so if you're interested, come on over and just click the tab that says Gina's Specialty and read about the 12 Days of Christmas. So anyhow, with that said, challenges are held bi-weekly, and you need to be an active member for 30 days to be eligible to win a prize. However, don't let that stop you from entering early, because sometimes I pull a surprise and say, oh, everyone who submitted for the challenge is entered into the drawing. So you never know when I'm going to do that. So just come on over and participate. It's really easy. You only have to take a photograph of the project you created that I've asked you to do, and that's it, and you might win. And I give some pretty decent prizes, so I think it's worth it. Let me show you what this week's prize is. I was feeling kind of black, white, and gray today. So the first thing I'll show you is the paper portion, and this is it here. You'll receive a couple of chipboard pieces. These are punch outs here, so you'll receive those. Some stickers, some paper in different colors of blacks and grays and whites, and these punch outs here. That's the first part of the prize. To go with that, you'll receive seam binding in black and in white, and I have about 2 yards each. I don't measure it, I just pull it off the thing. So you'll receive this trim right here, and that's about 1 yard. And also this tiny little white pearl one, really cute. These are really tiny. You'll receive from Recollections this swirl bling right here. These doilies in grays and blacks, really cute. From Little Birdie, you'll receive these burlap roses in blacks and grays. Little Birdie, these are butterflies that you'll also get in their burlap, blacks and grays, really cute. And from Little Birdie, these newsprint flowers. There's some really tiny ones to the little bigger ones, and they all have gems in the center, really nice. You'll receive that. And to round this off, you're going to receive this mini album, and what's really nice about this is it's metal, which means you can do something magnetic on your cover because it is metal. So that's kind of a cool thing. I mean, I don't know. When I saw this, I had it in my mind perhaps putting a butterfly on a magnet and being able to move the butterfly around. That would be kind of cute. Anyhow, when you open this up, there's a piano hinge here, and these 2 brackets. There's paper that's already pre-punched to match this. And when you're ready to insert them, you just simply pull this out, add the paper, put those back, and you're good to go. So super cute book for a mini. And that's the prize for this week. Now, if you saw my design team project for Diamond Eyes a little earlier today, you would have seen that I created a brag book, and we're going to be doing that for our challenge as well. And here's the brag book in case you missed it. It's nice. It's a low profile thing that you keep in your purse if you want to. It has a little flap there. You can put a picture here, a little picture there, one here. This opens up. There. Have a little pocket with some tags down here. This opens up, and there's another pocket right here with a tag. And that flap opens. That drops down. You have more places for photos. And then I turn this into a little pocket. And you simply open it there. There's a tag in there. So really cute little place to, you can't over embellish this because it's got to stay low profile to be to be able to close, otherwise it won't close. So keep it low profile. In the challenge, I'll put all the instructions over at my scrap room, but basically you're going to be able to configure this the way you want. If you want to move the pocket over here, you can do that. If you want this style flap, you can do that. And it's up to you where you want to put everything. It's up to you. So let me show you how we do that. And we're going to start off using the Martha Stewart scoreboard. And we're going to start off with a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. And you're either going to use solid cardstock or double-sided pattern paper, because you will see all sides of this paper. So the first thing we need to do on Martha Stewart scoreboard, if you're using this one, is you're going to score it at 2 3/8, and the 3/8 mark is the one before the 1/2 inch. So you score there. Come over to 7 1/4 and score that. I'm going to rotate your paper. I'm sorry, let me pull that down just a little. So it's 2 3/8 and 7 1/4. I'm going to rotate the paper, and then we're going to score it at 3 7/8, which is one line before 4. And we're going to score it at 4 1/4, which is one line after, or excuse me, 4 1/8, which is one after the 4. And then 8 inches and 8 1/4 inch right there. The areas that I've X'd off, those are areas you will be cutting for this particular demonstration. I made this top a little different. I angled the corners off of that middle flap. But if you're going to do this the way you want to do it, then you might need to reconfigure how you cut the certain pieces, but you definitely need to cut those 4 areas there for sure. This one I came down about 3/4 of an inch. This was the flap portion of my pocket, the one with the little twisty tie, so that's why I did that. But you don't have to. You can leave it full if you want to. So when you're finished, you should have a piece that resembles this after you've cut out everything the way that I have shown you here. As you can see, I cut out those 2 sections. I cut out the angles here, and this one was cut down by 3/4 of an inch right here. And I also cut down the bottom, the 2 sections there. Basically then, everything you do from this point on is up to you. You can make the pocket like I did, and in order to do that, I punched out 2 circles. I used a die, but you can use a punch. I made 2 circles. I inserted it here with a eyelet. You put one down on this part before you seal this closed, and one on the top so that they line up as I showed you here on mine. Want to make sure they line up with each other. And then you seal down the sides of your pocket. I tie the string on afterward. I just knot it on the top, around the top piece, and then leave it long enough to wrap around. And then the little pockets, you basically put a strip and glue 3 sides. That's how you make those little tiny pockets. So there you go. And now the pieces that you use for the matting, if you want to mat, if you noticed on mine, I matted everything. I have every section has matting on it because I just thought it looked fuller and better. But you don't have to. Again, it's up to you if you choose to do so. The bottom should be 3 1/2 by 4 1/2, and that fits right into that section there. And then the part that's the pattern paper on top is measured 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, and that sits right on top, and you'll have a perfectly matted edge around it. So that's how you get that. So there you go. Thank you for watching. I hope you understand this tutorial. If you want to come join on my website, it's free to join. You just need to know my YouTube channel name to be able to sign up there, but it's free. So come join us, come participate. I'd love to see your creations. And until next time, do what makes you happy. I'll see y'all. Bye.